Hello everyone. In the present video, I am going to discuss about phenomenological concept of intersubjectivity. Edmund Husserl mainly developed and elaborated this concept, intersubjectivity. Later on, Alfred Schwarz also used this concept and analyzed this idea of intersubjectivity in his own way. So in this video, we are going to discuss about Alfred Schwarz analysis of intersubjectivity, how Alfred Schwarz understood intersubjectivity, that we will discuss. And in continuation of this video, we will also take some empirical examples, empirical analysis with the help of intersubjectivity concept. So let's begin. What is intersubjectivity? In simple words, we can say intersubjectivity means the relationship between I and others in the society. Human beings lives as member of the society, and all the members of the society maintains a particular pattern of social relationship and the social interactions, and this social relationship and social interaction is possible because of the intersubjectivity. That means human beings maintains intersubjectivity, that is why this relationship is possible. But what problem is that human beings thinks, or human beings takes this relationship, takes this interaction pattern for granted. They think that these are something naturally given, and they just have come in this society and living, and this relationship is occurring, happening automatically, naturally, or this interaction is possible naturally. Here comes the concept of natural attitude, that people have the natural attitude towards this social relationship and then social interaction, just like the people's natural attitude towards the social construction of the reality, the social construction of the phenomena. So similarly, people also have the natural attitude towards the relationship interaction pattern in the society. They think that these relationships, these interactions are happening automatically, but phenomenology here says these are not automatic process. It needs a particular system, it needs a particular mechanism. This mechanism is intersubjectivity. So intersubjectivity here, not just a concept, it's a phenomena, it's a mechanism, it's a system through which the human relationship, human interaction in the society, or social relationship, social interaction possible. So intersubjectivity can be applied in different domains of the social life and different domains of the individual's personal life. So let's come to the point of the relationship between I and others. Every individual in the society, every member of the society may be I and other. That is, at one point of time he is other, or for himself he is I, and for others he is other. That is two person. One is I, another one is other. And it can be reversed. There is X and Y. X is I, Y is other. Y is I, X is other. So this is the pattern of the relationship between I and other. But here question is not just this relationship between I and other. Question is that is it possible? Is it possible for I to understand other, or to understand the experience of other? Is it possible? So here Edmund Husserl believes that the other constituted in I, there is other lies in the I, and he tried to understand this other, the notion of other within the I, that is within the ego. So that means it is possible for I, it is possible for one person to understand the experience of others. It is possible for one person to to explain the experience of others. But here Alfred Schultz tried to understand this intersubjectivity in a different way. He believes that we should not focus on the constitution of other in I, and whether it is possible for I to understand fully the other. That is a different issue. His main focus was on the meanings attached with the experiences. That is how one individual attach meaning with his own experience and how he attach meaning with the experience of others. That means he interpret the experience of others as well as interpret the experience of his own. So here Alfred Schultz believes that the experience of own, that is own experience, one can understand fully because it is subjective, and here individual attached his own meaning. So this subjective experience, that is own experience, can be understood, can be interpreted, can be explained fully. But others experience one cannot interpret fully, but one can attach meaning. What others experience, what others experience is there, one can attach meaning. That meaning can be attached, but this meaning may not be fully relevant. So here comes the question that what is this experience? Experience is the experience of life, experience of everyday life. And this experience of everyday life is basically presented through various behavior, various actions and activities. These actions and activities and behavior and patterns of the activities and behavior are the experiences. So I as a person can attach meaning to the experience of another person, but the actual subjective meaning of the experience of other I cannot perceive. So perception is possible, that one can perceive the experience of other, but this perception is not fully possible because the meaning which is attached by the other persons are his or her own. Now point is how an individual understand the experience of others or understand or perceive the experience of others. It is possible because of the common shared knowledge of the signitive behavior. That is, behavior is signitive. It has certain implications. It has certain symbolic expression. So the experience, what kind of experience? Suppose happiness. The experience of happiness is expressed through certain signitive mechanism. So anyone can understand whether a person is happy or not, whether a person is sad or not, whether a person is unhappy, whether a person is going through certain pain, certain frustration. It is possible. Why? Because these experiences are expressed. These experiences have certain signitive appearances, and one individual understands the experience of others through these signitive experiences or signitive manifestations or expressions. Now two persons are talking, or a group of individuals are talking over a particular subject. So here talking is not just the exchange of words, not just the use of a particular language. Here talking involves a particular kind of body language, a particular kind of expression, a particular kind of manifestations of the experience. So here the people who are involved in this group, they can understand each other's experience. That one can understand his or her own experience as well as can understand the experience of others. So question comes, is it possible that the individual fully understands the experience of others? No, here Alfred Schultz says that one can attach meaning to the experience of others, but understanding the experience fully is not possible, because the meaning is something which is subjective. That what a person attach meaning with his or her own action and experience is his own domain only. So I cannot understand that meaning, I cannot assume or perceive this meaning, but my use of meaning may be relevant, may be partially relevant, or may not be. But it is not possible that fully I can perceive other person's experience. For example, in the expression, a person is showing he is very happy, relaxed, but his showing of happiness and relaxation may have some certain purpose, That person is actually sad, actually unhappy in his own condition, but he or she does not want to show that unhappiness and sadness with others. So he or she is showing in the expression that happiness and relaxation is there. But this happiness and relaxation for me is something which is attached as a meaning with that person's experience. I feel that other person is happy and relaxed because I have attached meaning based on the significative expressions, significative behavioral appearances. But actual meaning attached with this expression is other person's own subjective domain, own subjective question, subjective matter. So this is a very important issue here, that is attaching of meaning with the experience of others. So two things comes. One is the self-explication, that is understanding of one's own self, and then second thing is interpretation of others' experience, that is interpretation of others. Now question comes, the meaning, from where the person derives the meaning. Meanings mainly they are in the stock of knowledge of the human beings in the society. They knows what is the expression of happiness, what is the expression of sadness, what is the expression of the anger, what is the expression of showing satisfaction. These meanings are there in the stock of knowledge of the human beings in the society. And because of this stock of knowledge, and this stock of knowledge is shared among the common members of the society. So because of this shared knowledge of the society, shared knowledge of the experiences of the society, the members maintains intersubjective relationship, and this intersubjective relationship is called intersubjectivity. So intersubjectivity here means, in short we can say, the intersubjectivity means how I maintains relationship with other, and how one person is I at the same time other. That one last example I am giving. Two students are interacting with one another. For both the student, in their own self they are I, but for each other they are other. So in one person there is I as well as other, and how this I and other maintains the relationship in the society. So this is about the intersubjectivity. So I will continue this discussion in the next video. I hope you have understood. This is of course a very complex concept, but I would continue this discussion in the next video.